Brexit betrayal warning. Keir Starmer accused of plotting to rebuild EU ties. A growing controversy has erupted as a recent report accuses Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer of preparing to bring the United Kingdom closer to the European Union, sparking fears of a potential betrayal of the Brexit referendum. Critics allege that Starmer is determined to reverse key aspects of the UK's departure from the EU, fueling concerns among pro-Brexit advocates who are determined to safeguard the country's sovereignty. The report claims that Starmer is hell-bent on cozying up to the EU, despite Labour's official position of respecting the 2016 Brexit vote. This allegation has intensified debates around the future of the UK's relationship with Europe and what Brexit truly means in practice. While the UK formally left the EU in 2020, the nature of its long-term relationship with the bloc remains a contentious issue in British politics. The accusations center on what critics describe as a pattern of Starmer's policy statements that allegedly signal a desire for closer alignment with EU rules and structures. Observers point to his calls for rebuilding trust with the EU and creating a better deal for the UK as evidence of a potential softening stance. Some pro-Brexit figures argue that these positions are a thinly veiled attempt to undo Brexit by the back door. They warn that aligning too closely with EU regulations could erode the UK's newfound independence in key areas such as trade, immigration, and governance. A divided nation. The accusations against Starmer highlight the enduring divisions within the UK over Brexit. While some Britons support closer ties with the EU to address challenges such as economic disruption and trade barriers, others see any attempt to restore links with Brussels as a betrayal of the referendum's outcome. Starmer talks about making Brexit work, but what he really means is watering it down, said a prominent pro-Brexit campaigner. The British people voted to leave the EU to take back control. Anything less than full independence from Brussels is unacceptable. On the other hand, some business leaders and trade unions have expressed support for Starmer's approach, arguing that a more cooperative relationship with the EU could help resolve some of the practical difficulties Brexit has caused, such as supply chain disruptions and labour shortages. Labour's position. Labour officials have dismissed the allegations as baseless, reiterating their commitment to making Brexit work while ensuring the UK's interests are prioritised. Starmer himself has repeatedly stated that there is no case for rejoining the EU or its single market, emphasizing that Labour's focus is on pragmatic solutions to the challenges facing the UK. We respect the result of the referendum, a Labour spokesperson said. Our goal is to strengthen Britain's economy and secure better outcomes for British businesses and workers, not to reopen old debates about EU membership. However, skeptics remain unconvinced, arguing that Starmer's history as a prominent Remain campaigner casts doubt on his commitment to Brexit. His critics claim that even subtle shifts toward EU alignment could undermine the principles of sovereignty and self-determination that underpinned the Leave campaign. What's at stake? The debate over Starmer's alleged EU alignment underscores the broader challenges of defining Brexit in practice. More than 3 years after leaving the EU, the UK continues to grapple with the complexities of disentangling itself from European systems while maintaining beneficial relationships.